Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice Radio, so today we need to take a little bit of a look at some news. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a little bit of, we've seen the official artwork of the new Japanese set, the Booster Pack, and that has frankly told us some really exciting stuff. And we've had some new products revealed by the lovely folks over at Total Cards, which have then given us some information about that Hidden Fate set I was telling you all about. So frankly, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to talk about. But we're going to start off talking about Remix Bout. Now, I showed you Remix Bout a little while ago. I told you that it is going to be Sun and Moon 11A. It is the next Japanese set to come out. I told you it will be releasing on the 5th of July, which means it's not going to be terribly long till cards from this set start leaking. Should be end of this week or maybe beginning of next. As always, every single card that leaks, you know there's going to be a video on this channel, because that's how I roll, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I roll. And we know that it's going to have 64 cards plus secret rares. Now, the important thing here was we saw that the 3 of these are on the front of the pack, and we deduced, I think fairly sensibly, that we were going to get a trio Tag Team GX. And that seemed like a fairly sensible suggestion, given that in Sky Legend, we got a trio Tag Team GX. That does not look like it's the case now, ladies and gentlemen, because if we look at the pack artwork which has now been revealed, we can see that we are clearly getting different Tag Team GXs. We are going to get Blastoise and Piplup Tag Team GX. We are going to get Venusaur and Snivy Tag Team GX. And we are going to get Charizard and Braixen Tag Team GX. It's definitely happening. Like, I can't sit here and tell you it's been confirmed, it's been announced, but all you need to do is have a look at the booster pack for any Japanese set, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at the booster pack for Miracle Twin, and yeah, Mewtwo and Mew was a Tag Team GX in the set. Look at the booster pack for Sky Legend, and yeah, the 3 birds were the Tag Team GXs in the set. In the Japanese sets, they give us, on the pack, what the Tag Team GXs are going to be. They just do. There is absolutely no reason this artwork would be here unless that was what we were going to be getting. So that's really cool. Now, the one that should stand out to you a little bit here is, of course, well, hang on a second. Why Braixen? How come Braixen the Stage 1 comes out when all the others are your basics? And the answer, extremely simply, is Braixen is ridiculously popular over in Japan. Braixen is a playable character in Pokken Tournament, bearing in mind that none of the Stage 1s generally become playable characters and stuff like this. In theory, people don't like the Stage 1s. Well, Braixen is an exception over in Japan, ladies and gentlemen. Braixen is extremely popular. It's why it's in Pokken Tournament. It's why we're getting it in a Tag Team GX. As for the source of this popularity, I'd love to give you a great answer. I honestly would. So that's cool. We don't have any other new information other than that we're getting these 3 Tag Team GXs. Personally, I am redonkulously excited for Blastoise and Piplup. Obviously, we're going to be getting one Water type, Blastoise and Piplup, a Grass type, Venusaur and Snivy, and a Fire type, Charizard and Braixen. Of course, it's kind of interesting. We've already had Celebi and Venusaur Tag Team GX. So, Venusaur's already been featured, and we've already had Reshiram and Charizard Tag Team GX. That has already given us Charizard in a Tag Team GX. So, we're getting our first Blastoise, but we kind of had 2 of the others now, so I don't know. Maybe there's another Blastoise Tag Team GX coming down the line? He's clearly the best of the first partner Pokemon from Gen 1. Come at me in the comments. He's just getting his first one while the others are getting their second. So this is extremely exciting to me. Now, bearing in mind the set as a whole releases on the 5th of July, all the cards will be revealed at the latest by the 28th of June. That's 1 week before. So we got 17 days between now and every card being revealed. The leaks are starting soon. We shouldn't have to wait long to see these Tag Team GXs. I, for one, am extremely excited. But we also have some information about that Hidden Fates set I've been telling you about. Now, this has been revealed by the lovely folks over at TotalCards.net. They've been crushing it on the product reveals lately. And they are going to be coming out on October the 4th. And it is Shiny Zoroark GX and Shiny Metagross GX. Now, this is the part of the video where I need to look up and say, you know what? I apologize. I was wrong. I told you very clearly, and I made no bones about it, it wasn't some, little prediction. I was very bullish. I told you that GX Ultra Shiny was not going to be part of Hidden Fates. I told you clearly that wasn't happening. I was wrong. This is clearly now going to be GX Ultra Shiny because they're giving us the shiny Pokemon from the set. So that is, people said it was confirmed when Hidden Fates was announced. That was not true. It was not confirmed. It was a prediction. Turned out to be a good prediction, mind you, but it was nothing more than a prediction. But now that they've revealed these shiny GXs, that does now confirm that GX Ultra Shiny is going to be essentially Hidden Fates. Now remember that there were some exclusive cards in GX Ultra Shiny. There were some cards that were not reprints. There was Lycanroc GX, which came out in Team Up, and there was Wonder Labyrinth Prism Star, which came out in Team Up. So the point is that any new cards, i.e. not reprints that came out in the Japanese set GX Ultra Shiny, were put into Team Up. So this makes it extremely exciting for me to figure out what's going to be in Hidden Fates. Is it just going to be a set of shiny reprints like GX Ultra Shiny without the new cards? Because this is based now on GX Ultra Shiny, we know that now. And in Japan that was largely shiny reprints of existing cards with a few new cards chucked in. But we've had the new cards now, so all that's left to get is these shiny Pokemon, which I find really interesting. Is it literally just a shiny reprint set? And of course, it's going to be featuring Zoroark and Metagross, which of course you'll notice are two Pokemon that by the time these products come out in October, will have rotated. Remember, one of the arguments I gave for thinking this wouldn't feature GX Ultra Shiny was that by the time it came out, a lot of the cards will have rotated out of Standard, so it's kind of pointless giving them to us because we can't play them in tournaments. I mean, look, still beautiful, still great for collectors, but no good for players. Well, Metagross is in Burning Shadows, that's rotating in August. Zoroark's in Shining Legends, that's rotating in August. So this is incredibly weird to me. It seems like this is going to be largely just shiny reprints of cards that have already rotated. Great for collectors, but for players, this is starting to look like a set you might just be able to skip straight past. Now, according to the lovely folks at TotalCard.net, what you get is one of two full art foil cards featuring shiny Zoroark or shiny Metagross, 10 Hidden Fates booster packs, a Great Ball or Ultra Ball big enough to hold a stack of Pokemon cards. Kind of a weird thing to chuck in a product, but not the first time we've had that. And obviously a code card with all of the stuff. And the official blurb, with a coloration rarely seen, shiny Zoroark GX and shiny Metagross GX are a collector's dream, ready to add their skills and power to your Pokemon trading card game collection, or become a brilliant part of your next deck in Expanded. Plus, each collection comes with a powered-up Pokeball that has a secret compartment inside to hold up to 60 Pokemon TCG cards. Yes, that's a deck. It's almost certainly unsleeved. I'm not sure how much I love the promotion specifically mentioning putting it into your next deck when they're going to have rotated out of Standard before they're even released. But people have been calling to get these for a long time. Ever since GX Ultra Shiny came out, all we've heard is, can we get them, can we get them, can we get them, can we get them, can we get them? People have been clamoring for these. So I think it's pretty gosh darn awesome that we're getting them. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. New information about Remix Bout, which sounds hyper exciting. New information about Hidden Fates, which sounds amazing for collectors. I'm still a little bit apprehensive as to how good it's going to be for players. I'd like to know, however, what you think about all of this. So please do let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at The Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WassyPlays, where we talk about, well, a whole bunch of games, but they don't actually have Pokemon in. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.